Hello everybody, my name is Hamish Taylor and I'm very much looking forward to visiting Kiev on February the 15th for my masterclass entitled Trains, Planes and Toilet Cleaners, which is a look at innovations in customer service. So, well, who am I? Well, my background is fairly varied really. I started off in consumer goods with Procter & Gamble. I was later on head of brand management at British Airways and got to do some exciting things like putting beds into aeroplanes in the mid-1990s. I was then chief executive of Eurostar, the high-speed trains that run through underneath the sea between London, Paris and Brussels, and later on was chief executive of a bank as well. So as you can see, I know little bits about lots of industries and I'm an expert on absolutely nothing, except putting the customer at the centre. And that's what I'm going to talk about, because I've spent my career going from industry to industry where traditionally the customer has maybe not been the lead thing. It's been technically driven companies. And I've been tasked with trying to get the customer into the centre of those organisations. And for the last 10 years, that's what I've been doing around the world in many countries, looking at how we do it. So what I'm going to do in the masterclass is challenge you all. I'm going to challenge you in 4 key areas. Number 1, to change the way you look at your customers. If you look at your customers the same way you've always looked at them, you'll get the same answers, and guess what? You will keep doing the same things. So the first challenge for me going into the airline or going into the railway or into the bank was to get people a new pair of glasses, get them to look at their customers in a different way. That involves new kinds of insight, and involves new ways of trying to find those insights, new ways of researching customers. The second challenge is then to find a way of giving that information to the rest of your organisation, a thing I call the customer promise, a new platform for how you're going to sell your business or sell to other people in your organisation. And it's based on the benefit you're going to give to the customer rather than describing how good you are at things. That's 2 challenges. The third challenge is around the idea that if we really want breakthroughs, we've all got to start looking outside our current environment. I became famous as the master thief in the UK for using a yacht designer to design interiors of aircraft, for using Disney to support queuing at airports. Why? Because I knew the breakthrough ideas were going to come by looking outside my own industry. And then the 4th challenge is to take the people in your organisation with you. And I'm going to show how that goes beyond just communication. It's not about persuading people what you want to do. You've actually got to go further than that. And I'll talk about how you set the ambition. I'll talk about how you make it easy for people, and I'll bring in examples in those fields. So 4 challenges. Change the way you understand your customers, create a new platform of customer benefit, look to new sources of information, and change the way you engage with your customers. So who's it relevant to? Well, we've all got customers, haven't we? They might be external customers, but equally, we've got internal customers, other functions or other people in our organisation we need to persuade. So for anybody who's got a customer, internally or externally, I believe these messages are relevant. So a quick summary of where we're going to go. We're going to look at those challenges. We're going to do it with real stories, real examples, real case studies. They're going to be practical with tools that you can actually take away and use for yourself. And it's going to be interactive and hopefully a bit of fun as well. So I'm really looking forward to my visit to Kiev, February the 15th, and I hope I'll see you there. Thanks very much.